Isn't it just funny how just one thing or one institution or one construction can just change the whole face of an area? So today I'm going to talk about Eastleigh, one of Kenya's don't call it a suburb locations in Nairobi that is primarily known as the epicenter of the Somali community, and how arguably could be the richest square mile in Kenya, bypassing what you have previously said is the richest square mile, that is the upper hill, to become one of Kenya's most richest square mile. I would even argue, at the rate of it's going, it will be actually one of Africa's most richest square mile. Welcome to Acre. My name is Gideon. This is where we talk about anything and everything real estate. So what has changed that phase? It wasn't that Eastleigh wasn't a financial epicenter in the past, but when now the BBS mall came in, and kind of changed the feel and the look of the place. It made it more modern, yeah. Irrespective of still the buildings that were actually just coming up everywhere, it just changed the whole face around it. I'll give an example of Westlands. When I think about Westlands, I think about Sarit Center, I think about Westgate. But there's a way such an institution can just change the face and the look of a location. That's I think what has really made this lead to really come up, because after it came up, we started seeing some changes instantly. For example, Eastleigh of late has become quite clean. You can see that the city council is taking a bit more concern. There's more concerted effort to make sure Eastleigh is clean, because that was the biggest Achilles heel for Eastleigh. What is this? Something else that can be noted. It's also good to know that Eastleigh brings 35% of the city hall's revenue in Nairobi. Just think about it. 35 is almost 15% away to half. That means the amount of business that actually takes place would actually be more probably than even Upper Hill, probably where we have the tallest mansion, tallest buildings and stuff. But if you actually count the amount of money that is being transacted on a day-to-day basis, I would argue actually Eastleigh is the money capital of Kenya. Actually did a bit of digging for myself. I just went to property to 254, which is one of Kenya's premier property platforms, and just a glimpse shows that on average a quarter or a half or a quarter acre of land is actually going for 620 million Kenya shillings. And I think that's quite astronomical. And the other thing is to find that buildings are being taken down, and other buildings are coming up very fast. So I think Eastleigh, I can try and imagine where Eastleigh will be in the next 10 years. I think Eastleigh will be one of the most developed places in Kenya. Congested, yes. With so many tall apartments, yes. But definitely modernized. I think, especially if they can find a way to really work with the city council and just make sure there's no congestion, there's clean. I think this will be a small Dubai of Kenya. Why go to Dubai when you can go to Eastleigh? Anyway, a bit more far-fetched, but I think there's a Dubai feeling around Eastleigh, and that's a really, really good thing. However, saying that, what are the main challenges of Eastleigh? One, it's still some places the city council needs to work in conjunction with the business community to make sure the chronic traffic jam that is usually witnessed there we have to find ways to make it less of a traffic prone place. Secondly, we really still need to dig deep into making sure Eastleigh stays clean. Thirdly, we need to have a plan of how the whole place looks like, so that it doesn't end up being a concrete jungle. Let's add a bit of greenery in the places. Let's hotels, the greenery, a bit of greenery would really be good, a bit of culture, it's something a little bit more than just having businesses to spice up the whole area. But in terms of anything else, I think definitely think this will be one of the most richest square miles in Africa. If you really think so or not, just comment below. Tell me if I'm overhyping Eastleigh. And last thing, I had a tiff on my on one of my actually most watched YouTube channels, and where I'd said the biggest mall in Africa. Is it really the biggest mall? So just a clarification, it's actually BBS is the biggest built concrete structure. So it means not how big it is, but the amount of concrete, because it's a small place, but houses a lot of things. That means they have built a lot of concrete. I'm not an engineer, but that's what I've done from the little research I've done. Hey, this is Gideon. Make sure to subscribe. See you next time.